hi, 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 hi. Slash Golden Goblin 290 here for another video. Now today we are back on Need for Speed Undercover, and we are continuing directly after the last episode, where sadly we got overtaken in the sprint when we were in first place in the last 3% of it. I am not joking. If you haven't seen the last episode, then I highly recommend that you go and watch it to see that horrific failure and embarrassing mistake. But we are reattempting the sprint, and we will win it this time. Because if you haven't seen the last episode, or you didn't see the end of the last episode, I'm just going to quickly explain what happened. I was in first for pretty much, I think from like 50% or something to like on and off from 50%. No, maybe not 50. From probably around this time, 15, maybe not 50, to let's say 95. So I think that was around where it was. And we were on and off. So there was the guy in second and third. They kept on fighting for second place, and then occasionally they would get ahead of me, and I would overtake them again. But what happened at the end is, well, I came up with this strategy. Try and go only on the tarmac, because if you go off-road it slows you down. Well, not too much, it just slow you down a bit. And I got to the point where I was in the last 10% of the race, but the guy who was in second was literally directly behind me. So he was directly behind me and pretty much just riding my tail, and as that was happening, I noticed that there was a way you could go off-road and on the tarmac, and sticking to my strategy, I stayed on the tarmac. But what I didn't realise was that the guy in second would go off-road, so while he would go off-road and I would stay on the road, it would take longer to go on the road than off-road, so he overtook and then won the race in the last like 2 or 3%, which was harrowing and embarrassing, because if I went off-road, he would have followed anyway, and it was unlikely that he'd be able to pass, seeing as it would be pretty narrow. So that was unfortunate. But oh my god, we actually just okay, that's fine. In the last episode, we literally did the exact same thing, except we didn't slam into anything. The guy who we just passed did the same thing. He got ahead, but he actually went on the road, and we slammed through there, pretty much flew directly over it, and landed on the road on the other side, a decent maybe 10 meters ahead of him. That time we both went off-road. I slammed into one thing, but he also slammed into the same thing, spun out of control, and then slammed into the wall. So let's just point and laugh at him. Go back in the video, and then when it happened, just point and laugh. I can't exactly do that because I'm filming the video, but I might just do that while I edit. Anyway. Ah! Stop! No! Why did that have to happen? Oh, are you kidding? Slam into those poles? Are you like actually joking? Why didn't I go through the poles? I'm gonna lose again, aren't I? I'm gonna lose again just because of that. I actually am. Just because of that. Maybe it wasn't even the fact that I slammed into the poles, maybe the fact that I brushed against a car. I'm trying again. This is the third time I've done this race, and both times I've come really close. I better win this time. Third time's a charm. Or maybe the fourth. Or the fifth. Or the sixth. But either way, let's just try and do this. Yeah. Die. I just noticed on the map, as I was driving away, he just spun around, like, oh, maybe once or twice on the map. Which is kind of funny, but we need to overtake this guy, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Oh, yes, I just did that. That was risky. Normally, you saw it in the last race, and if you watched the last video as well, both times I went right next to the barrier, because it was on the tarmac. But that time, I decided not to do that, because that guy was ahead, so I probably wouldn't be able to make it without slamming into him. And I only just about made it past 2 obstacles. But I'm in first now anyway, so I'm not going to complain. Right. Luckily, the worst we done is what we just did, and I think, was it a third? It was either third or fourth, but I think it was third. So, that's not bad if third is the worst we've done out of 2 attempts. Second and third. If we've got second and third, that means that we've got 2 slots on the podium. We only need 1 more, and that is first. So seeing as we've already got second and third, we should get first this time. I like to justify everything with reasons like that. But anyway, let's see if we can do it. And I hope we can. I'm not going to try and jinx it, but I probably just did anyway. It's not my luck, I jinxed it without meaning to jinx it. Then again, I do that quite a lot anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised. Don't know what that noise was that just escaped my mouth, but I'm lucky we didn't just collide head first with that wall and we bounced off it practically. And also, how is the guy in second not too far behind me when everybody else is a decent, like, maybe 50 meters behind him? That just doesn't make any sense. Unless they're just really slow or they all crash at the exact same time because they're all together. Anyway, we're in the last 70% nearly. Okay, wait, last 70? No. 70% through, last 30%. If we were last 70%, then we'd be right at the start of the race still. Anyway, I was just about to say, luckily, we haven't lost first place yet. Like, we got into it and we've just stayed there. But as I was just about to say that, the guy in second literally came into our view on the camera. So that was odd. But let's just see if we can do it. Because oh, wait, that might have actually helped us like a lot, because we just destroyed that way. So that means that they cannot go there. Oh wait, okay, we've done it. There's literally no way we can fail. There we go. I was right. We got second, we got third, so we had to get first. Right, we've got another sprint, so let's just do that as well. We've got like a good 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes left. Even though normally I end the videos normally between 12 and 14, just because. Okay, the reason why I actually do that, if you want to know why, is because when I record, well, this capture card anyway, if I record longer than 15 minutes, it splits it into 2 clips. And if I record more than 30 minutes, then it splits it into 3 clips. So it can only record like 15-minute clips, and then it would split it into a different one. And normally when I split it into different clips, or when it gets split into different clips, you lose about 1 second of footage, and that, well, while it doesn't change much, it does throw the last few, like, well, the last minute, between the last few seconds and the last minute, like, it makes it so it isn't synced at all. Well, it is synced, but I'm like, face cam anyway, it's pretty much 1 second ahead. Which is not good, because I can't just have the gameplay just go black for a second. Well, I could, but you would just be really confused. Anyway, why would anyone choose to go on the outside? Why is that a possible route? Why would you choose to go on the outside of that? And why am I constantly using that weird time-stopping mechanism thing that I have? What is that, by the way? Why do I have access to something like that? It's convenient, don't get me wrong, but still, why? It's just confusing. Confusing yet convenient. Because I just used it to save my life. Wait, it's been like 1 minute and we're already halfway through, nearly? That's insane, but we're also still in second. So as soon as we go off, I was about to say off-road, but it looks like we're going to lose this because that car just so happened to cross there as we were coming out. That isn't a fault in my skill, that's just plain bad luck. Right. Let's just, oh, seriously? They just let me, you know, I'm just gonna restart. There's no way There's literally no possible way I could win that. A tiny bit of bad luck when it came to, well, a lot of bad luck when it comes to that car passing the only exit of the route as I exit that route. And then me ended up going pretty much in a line with another 3 cars, and then they get by fine, and I end up smashing into a wall because they sent me into it. Also, that car's pretty fast. We should probably come up with some sort of strategy to win. Because normally a good strategy is just drive as clean as you can, so try not to scrape against the wall or any cars, or slam into the wall or any cars, and then there's the odd chance that they might do that instead if you don't, and then you'll be fine. But we're in first anyway, so that's fine. I'm good with that. Again, why would you go around? And they actually went around. That's funny. Also, I just realised if you don't have that weird time-stopping mechanism, then those cars pretty much can't go around there. Oh, great, I like how I say that, and then on the map you can see that they do it perfectly fine. Okay, I'm actually glad that we slowed down slightly then, because otherwise we would have done the exact same thing as last time. Right, I don't trust that route, seeing as last time I did that I ended up slamming into the wall. Oh, it's still faster anyway. Well, they did get closer to us, but that's fine, because I probably would have just slammed into the wall. I would have lost control going off-road and then just slammed into the wall. I had to do that. Well, maybe I didn't have to, but I did that as a reaction. I saw that there's that car on the road, and I didn't want to go off-road, so I did that to try and make sure I could weave around without actually going off-road. And I'm not sure if I succeeded or not. Also, if that guy went off-road, then yeah. I went off-road, he went on-road, and then he went off-road and I went on-road. Wait, are you kidding? No. Seriously? The exact same thing as last time. Literally, exact same thing as the last race of the last episode. It overtakes me in the last 5%. Are you kidding? This is the 3rd attempt of this race now. Well, the first one we didn't even finish it. And that wall just attacked me as well. This isn't going well. Right. I know for a fact I'm not going to record any other episodes of Need for Speed today. So, if I don't win this race, then it doesn't look like we're going to be winning this race anytime soon. Unless, because I swear when we load the game, sometimes we load in a complete random area. Like, either that's just my memory just being bad memory, and I tried to turn them, why didn't it turn? Yeah, if it's my memory being a bad memory, or we actually do just get teleported to a random area every time we load up the game. But either way, if we do get teleported to a random area every time we load up the game, like I think we do, then we might just never ever attempt this sprint again if we don't win. So, in other words, let's win. I do that too much. It's like a force of habit. If I can't actually make the turn well, then I'll do that, just because doing that will save me crashing into the wall. So it's good that I do it, but at the same time, bad, because sometimes I'll just do it too much. And great, my alarm has decided it wants to go off right now. Are you kidding? Okay, fine, you know what? I'll deal with that. This is what I get for deciding to record early in the morning. Turn that off and then try and finish this. Let's try and get out of here. Stupid thing. I don't even know why I set it for, like, literally 20 to 11. I think that's so if I do end up, like, oversleeping on the weekends, and that will wake me up. But still, you don't have to go off while I'm recording. Right. It looks like it'd be a good idea if we constantly go off-road. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, because what we just went through, that wasn't like best off-road option. But that one was, and we won because of it. Boom, we dominated. Get wrecked.
I don't blame you for doubting. This operation has been heavily compromised from the very beginning. Keep looking for that shipment Chao Wu wants, but watch out. He is a very dangerous man.
Okay. Right, I'm going to end this video here. So, leave a like if you like this video and subscribe if you're new around here. But please stay active because there's no point in being an inactive subscriber. That's it from me. So, peace out.